apologies, I'm going to do this a bit differently. I'm just going to do one pair tonight. And that's going to be the Aussie dollar cable, sorry. So we'll start off with the daily, okay? So you can see, I mean, we can start off the weekly actually. So you can see cable, right? It's come down. It took out last week's low, and it's come off this support level here, resistance and support. So I was clear on a daily if I did that. So this here, as you can see here, strong resistance broken out, retest. Hopefully, let's see if this holds our support. So the high of this is 128.139. 128.139. and just do that in blue. Okay, now if I go back onto the weekly, I'm just going to mark out the open of the weekly. Okay, so assuming a power of 3 play on a weekly chart, so the open is 128.901. A different color, 128.901. 901. Okay, that's the weekly open. I'll just split the chart up. So look at what's happening. We started here, opened up, obviously moved up, down, pushed up again, and then down, smashed down into a key higher time frame level. To see if the higher time frame level is holding. Have we had that reaction we want? We've had a nice reaction off of it. Okay, now I'm just gonna draw this grey box here, just makes things clearer for me sometimes. So this green line here is below the weekly open, and as you can see, all this price action here below the weekly open. Now we're coming up above it. Now usually if you look, Thursdays are usually ideal for reversal days. Okay, so overall I am still bullish the cable. It's come down, filled in the void here, and this could possibly be the low of the weekend, and we push higher. So what I'll be looking for, if it is for stops to be taken here. So intraday, if I'm just quickly day trading it, I'll be watching these stops here. If we are to go higher, and we're going to get expansion for the week, so if this is the weekly open and we look for a big upside candle, then I think we're going to take out these highs here. Okay, looking for further, I mean, we've got voids to fill in the market. With this void here, inefficient move, and we've also got this void here as well, okay, to fill in. Overall bigger picture, I mean, I think we're going to take out these highs here and these highs here. So from current market, right, I think we could possibly get there by the end of the week. Okay, so I'm going to look for more confluences now. So I like to draw fibs as targets, right? So let me just push this up a bit. So if I draw this high here to this low, okay, so we've got the 127% extension here. Let's do that differently. Okay, we got the 161.8 here, and then we've got the 200 here, right? Which would mean take out these highs here. Well, that would be my target. We've still got a little gap there that we haven't filled in. So I think that could be a reasonable target for the end of the week. 148 ticks, assuming the low is in. As you can see, price has been traded well here, you know, all the way down, took out the stops into the high time frame block, rip up. I consider this up as a possible break in market structure, and then pushing higher. So to get on board, I'll be waiting for London Open, right? So I want to see this hold. Okay, this block here hold. Why? It's because we came down and we took out this stop here. Okay, we took out this stop here. Sorry, this stop here. I'm watching the dollar yen at the same time on my other screen, so let's just quickly flip over to the dollar yen. There's a bit of a rip going on. Yeah, it's got had a bit of a spike there. Okay. Anyways, back to the cable. So I want to see this hold. So depending on what happens during London Open, I'm gonna see bullish price action in London Open, right? If we take this low out here, then I believe we will continue lower. Okay, I want to see this hold, and I want to see price action stay above the weekly open now. Okay, otherwise I'm gonna my bets are off. The price action in the dollar index today was a bit tricky for me. I found it a right mess. So if I just bring over the dollar index chart, we did come into this the body of this daily block here and react off it, but it was really messy. I mean, the way it's looking now, I mean, I'm not really clear. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ideally I would like it to go down, but the way it's looking, I mean, I can't really put my finger on it where it wants to go just by the low time frame PA. High time frame, I mean, yes, most likely I want it to go lower, but sometimes if it's just like this, it's pretty unclear. So what I'll wait for is just see what the price action is like tomorrow. So we've got this block here, right? This H1 block here. Let me see if I can get a little smaller. Yeah, okay. This is about a 15-minute block here. Okay. If we stay below this, I'm assuming we're gonna go lower, right? To turn bullish, so it will be a break up, retest of that, and then higher. I believe this grey box here is the pivot for the week, for the dollar index pivot. Okay, so ideally I want it to stay below here. This red line here is, we're still below that low, so I want to see it stay below that. So let me go back to the cable. So yeah, come London Open, let's see how the price builds up. If I get a stop rate and then a rip up and a break in market structure and to the upside, then I'll be looking for longs, and these are going to be my targets here. Fill this gap in, and depending on what price is doing at the time, you know, ideally I want to see take out these highs here and this high here. I do like the 130.50 level. I've been talking about the 130.50 for a while. Why 130.50? We got these clean tops here. If it starts getting momentum above that, then we're going a lot higher. So let's see. I mean, the way this is looking, I mean, it does look to me some more of a corrective movement down. Okay, so this could be the low of the week priced in, and like I said, if this low gives in, then most likely we're going to go lower. So it's the weekly open I'm basing this off of. All this accumulation here, the way it's looking, I've seen this before where it's a lot of price, there's been a lot of trading below the weekly open, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now see towards the close, look where it's at. Also on the daily chart, right, this daily candle, we took out this low here, previous day's low, and closed above. So where the stops are going to be resting at, Tuesday's high. Okay, if we do clear this candle high here, then I am fully bullish this. Okay, I spoke about this in the previous video. This would confirm to me that the low is in, but going forward I want to try getting even before that if opportunity gives. Okay, so like I said, I want to see this low hold. Okay, if it gives in, then most likely I think we're gonna go lower. As long as we're above this, then I'm hoping we go up. So this is the block I've got. Okay, we've touched it here once already, so I'm gonna let Asia unfold and see what price action is like leading into London. That's how I usually can tell, depending on the price action. I mean, I've got the high time frame price action in favor. Now I'm going to wait for the lower time frame price action to confirm that during London Open. Okay, so for example, say we were in London Open now, so what I would look for is proof that there's buyers. So I'll rally up, right? Assuming this was the order block held, so we had a stop rate, then push up. I'll get a retest, right? Assuming this was London Open, and then up and away. That's what I'll be looking for. Okay, so I'll have to see what London Open price is like, but all I'm giving now is my high time frame view. What's happened in the market so far? So we've come down, took out Friday's lows, pushed up, then took out Monday's lows, then took out Tuesday's lows, so and then pushed up, so it stops building there. There's good reason for it to go up as well, and judging by the higher time frame, that's what I'm going with. I want to see higher prices. Okay, so hope that helps. It's brief, short. I'm not going to go too much into it. There's other pairs I'm looking at as well, but I'll leave that till tomorrow. But hope this helps. Okay.